You're listening to Breakfast with Pablo.
Every Thursday, I catch up with a former reality TV star in Throwback Thursday to find out what life's like after the TV cameras stop rolling. And earlier today, we caught up with Emily Craig, who won the 2013 Beauty and the Geek.
Spirit.
Looking back on it now, what made you decide to go on the show?
Well, it basically started because I think one day, I can't remember what I said something about Adelaide being in a different part of Australia, and my sister was like, oh, you just sounded like you belong on that show Beauty and the Geek. And it was just funny because then literally probably like 15 minutes later we saw an ad and it was about applying for it, and I was like, oh, well, I'm going to apply for it. That's just like a coincidence that came up, and then I don't know, it just like got in my head that I wanted to go on it, and then I did, and it was like the best experience ever. Now,
applying for the show, was there lots of steps before you actually got accepted to go on the show?
Well, what you do is you had to apply online, and then if they wanted you to come in, they would let you know. Then when you go in for the audition, you basically just talk to the producers on a sell yourself kind of thing, and then they pick a certain amount of people to be shortlisted, and then if they like you, then you get on.
Were you ever worried about the way that you might be portrayed on that show? Because, yeah, obviously they've clearly defined the characters that you want. There's geeks and then there's beauties. Were you worried about maybe the way you might come across?
Yeah, I was like, wow, I'm probably gonna appear so stupid to the rest of Australia, but at the same time, I just wanted to go in for the experience, and I'm comfortable with who I am, so I was like, well, hopefully they portray me as mostly me and I don't come across too dumb, but you never know when you got cameras on you. Like, it sort of puts you on the spot. You can say dumb things all the time, but so does everyone. So
that's right. Now, was it everything that you expected?
Yeah, it was better. It was amazing. It was like the best time of my life. You know, the people were so much better and nicer than I thought. Like, even the crew and everything as well. It was so good.
Now, you ended up winning the show with your partner, Brett, and you walked away with $55,000. Not a bad way to end the show. Did you ever think that you were going to win?
No, I remember when I went, I was like, oh, I just want to make it past the first week. Like, I don't want to get eliminated first. I want to stay longer. And then I wanted to make it some makeovers because I wanted to see what Brett was going to look like because he had a massive beard.
He did.
And then I just wanted to get into the final week, and then I wanted to win. And I just, like, tried my hardest at the end to win, like, put everything in it. But I didn't actually think I was going to at the start. Like, my mind wasn't set on it, but then towards the end, I was like, yeah, I want it.
Emily, tell us what your life's like now after the cameras stopped rolling.
Well, after the cameras went away, I went to and studied personal training, did my course for that, then started working as a PT, so that's going really well, and then also have gone to uni and studying a Bachelor of Digital Media Design and Communication Design. So I'm doing that course at the moment at uni and working as a PT as well. So very busy at the moment, but it's good.
So you're trying to be a bit more geeky?
Pretty much, yeah. Brett encouraged me to go to uni. So I think I went right after the show finished. Like, he was telling me I needed to go study at uni and get a degree in something, and so did my mum. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do it.
Now, did it change your perceptions on people at all in the show? Because that's sort of like the main theme of Beauty and the Geek, is to get people that don't usually meet in social circumstances. Yeah. Has it changed your opinion at all?
Yeah, I think it just made me a bit more accepting, more open-minded as well. Like, meeting those guys, at first you're just like, wow, these are the biggest geeks you'd ever meet. But once, you peel back the beards and the glasses and everything, they are really, really lovely people. So I think it definitely, benefited me in the long run, especially.
Classic Gold, today's hits. Spirit.